Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Just continuing our game with Korea, and we're gonna unravel this crazy mess that we have going on. All the trade issues, building all the iron, and a pending war against France while we help Japan, our ally, defend. And of course, we're not alone in this war. We've got Britain and Russia also helping us. So I think we got it in the bag. I don't think yeah, see they're worried. I don't think they should be continuing with this, but that's just my opinion. In the meantime though, we are waiting to see our economy recover from a war that just ended against it was Britain versus King, and they basically took these three states here. So it is what it is. Let's see. I've just got to reorient myself here real quick. So we have good. We've got repeaters going, and then we're just gonna go towards production. Sweet. I don't necessarily have any specific law that I want to get. We could definitely go for this one next. Since we already have part of it completed, we could go ahead and grab the rest. It'll give us more taxation capacity. Other than that, though, I mean, do that one too. Um, but we are going to try to focus on this and being independent at some point before this game ends is kind of the goal right now. So for this one, it's pretty easy. I mean, I say easy, it's not necessarily happening, but we have to get these radicals down, and I'm sure that's going to happen once we get all of this sorted and, stuff starts picking back up. But let's go ahead and continue. Okay, there's a war in Bahrain. I don't care. I think the main thing here is just trying to keep France off that island. I don't see tons of movement. What I'm seeing right now is it's a Britain France face off down here near Vietnam, or Dynam. I mean, in this reality, it's neither. It's Great Britain. So there we go. And we're not asking for a whole lot. We just want war reps from France. It's going to be great for our economy, I hope. We are paying a lot in interest right now. And once this, yeah, there we go. The convoys are clearing up. The trade's going to come back. And then very soon we're going to stop building and we should see all this come back. But 20% is abhorrent. And most of that's being unrecognized. And we're unrecognized because we're, under China or King. Okay. We just stopped building. Looks like we're 50K negative right now. But like I said, once the 2,000 convoys, we had like none when that started. So let me just pause it for a second. We're going to keep with our current path, and we're going to try to make the rural folk not hate us. There's so much going on. I hate having so many interests all over the place, but oh, look at that. Fighting over there too. France looks pretty strong this game. Yeah, there we go. 43. And then we have unrealized taxes coming down. I'm curious who these trade partners are. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet here and get rid of all of these. It's like Germany. I don't know why some of those didn't go through. Also, welcome viewer. Okay, that's so many. Might go faster if I paused it real quick. Yeah, the lag goes away. Okay, so we don't really have a whole lot of trade routes right now. I'm going to go ahead and start working on that because we have so many convoys we could push out along with a ton of bureaucracy. So bear with me on this real quick. I'm really hoping that they work on this aspect with the next update. And because I'm piggybacking on the Chinese market right now, I'm just going for everything that's green. I happen to be in a situation where I have plenty of, you know, convoys and bureaucracy that I could support any number of these. What is going on? It's like as I'm... Oh, are they blocking my routes? Oh. Wow. Okay, well, not a whole lot's going to change. The best I could do is go to Russia and just start exporting everything I can to them. So if I see anything that's to Russia, I'll do it. That's positive. Yeah, we're not gonna... We'll go to Britain too because we do share a border technically with them. And I'll set up Japan later. It's fine. I know they won't execute right now, but we're gonna get what we can get for the future. Britain again. Easy one because they share the border. Yeah, Britain again. Wow, there is a lot going on right now. Fine, I'll take the authority hit. That's fine. I don't care about the devout problem. Secession. Okay. It looks like it's in Zulu. I'll deal with that in a second. Alright. Well, there's no civil war, so I don't know why that one still stayed around. But I did forget to do a thing down here. Actually, where is this? What? Okay, so it's looking like the whole... Did I lose this? Or is that the... Okay, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Maybe I lost them a while back. That's kind of a shame. I mean, I know this one. Definitely mine. I don't know how this one got lost. Is this the Korean portion? No. I don't know. I had both of these. But something I want to do down here is I'm going to... Can I not... There we go. This state is no longer going to be Zulu land. It's going to be John land. I meant to do that a while back when I took it, and I didn't. But, you know, it's done now. Okay. Economy is still recovering. It really won't until all of this stuff ends. Because there's just so much damage to these shipping lanes. It shouldn't really affect us, but it is. Maybe we're good now. I mean, all the little notifications went away, so we might be fine now. Wow, these are costing quite a lot of bureaucracy. That's for sure. That's fine. We'll let it go negative. We'll look at it. I'm sure we need taxation. So... Pause? Yeah, see, that's the way to do it right there. Just pause the game, go through all the trade, execute it all, and then you can hit play in a minute. Because if you don't pause it, you end up with, like, it doesn't click when you click kind of situations. And the reason I have so many trade routes is mainly because China, for some reason, is failing to export their own goods, so I'm exporting them for them. Which is fine by me. I'm the one making the money off of their work, you know? It's fine. Just don't look at my income yet. If you're joining right now, you've clicked on, or you've started watching Clicking Plus Sign Simulator. It's riveting. And I know everybody, like, dreams to watch this show. It's one of those ones where, you know, it's definitely choose your own adventure. Wow, that's a lot of trade. Choose your own adventure, and you never know what's coming next after the cliffhanger. Like, after I click a green plus sign, am I gonna not click the next one? Yeah, it's very dynamic, especially when I sometimes click a red one. Like, it's definitely not an accident. It's all planned. Hey, and we're done. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to sort it by revenue and just get rid of anything that's not profitable. And we're done. Okay. So that's a ton of trade routes and a ton of bureaucracy needed to maintain them. But guess what? We have a bunch of taxation we need to cover. So I'm going to go ahead and start building these guys. And we'll see where that puts us. Finally hit plus sign. Or finally hit play sign, not plus sign. I'll take the authority hit again. That's fine. I'd prefer if they didn't secede, because I like John Land, but I don't know if I really have the patience to deal with that right now. If they were with me a lot longer, it would mean more, but it's not. Okay. Cool. So there's that Mashona upright. Okay, so that's what's going on here. And for some reason I have 45 divisions here. So we're going to go ahead and do a naval invasion. Oh, we can't. Oh, China's doing it. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just stop mobilizing. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they don't, you know, pull their punches and they actually invade solid amounts. Yeah, see, a lot of these trade routes are unprofitable after a while, so we'll just keep rolling through and canceling as we need to. Leave some of them. Looks like France is losing over here, so that's a good sign. Nobody's landed on Japan yet. Yeah, let's help the armed forces here. Still short on bureaucracy. Let me check where we're at on taxation. Yeah, I'll get 1, 2, 3, and 4. This should help with taxation and also the. We should be getting close to this Dunkirk movement. At least one of these less than or equal to 5% of pops in Joseon radicals, and it will complete. And then we're going to get the Dunkirk movement, which should be the Hermit Kingdom achievement, allegedly. That's fine. What are you? Moderate? You're disliked, but that's fine. Okay, and then let's look one more time. Taxation. So there we go, and there we go. We knock those out, get some more taxation. We're getting really close to breaking even here, which is great, because we want to get rid of this debt ASAP, or else we're not going to be able to get this interest rate down. Look at that. Now we're positive, just barely. And negative again. Spoke way too soon. Okay, so I don't know if China's still working on this naval invasion. They are not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull, what is that? Third Korean Army. So we'll do the Third Korean Army. We'll confirm, and then they're mobilizing now. It's been 90 days, I assume. So hopefully it looks like they're doing about the dumbest thing possible, and that's shipping themselves all the way back to Korea. Once the ships get there, they're going to ship themselves back. No, they didn't do it. Okay, cool. They're meeting there. I was about to say. That would be some of that insane broken army stuff that people like to talk about on social medias. Just going to go ahead and future proof for those. And then our bureaucracy should be good to go, and our unrealized taxation will be solid. I mean, 20 million in credits, pretty bad. 78,000 in interest. We've been here before. Perfect. The unfortunate thing is they can't build fast enough. We have way too many construction sectors for the investment pool. And there's not much I can do to help them besides just continuing to try to trade out anything they produce, making it more profitable. We could keep pushing towards dynamite. Looks like iron's not really profitable for them, which sucks. Oh, we have a power plant. Interesting. I don't even think we use power yet. So with that, let's look at our tech. So we are working towards, cool, we won that war. We're working towards rotary valve. And then we're going to get pump jacks next, which is great. And I think don't know what we should really go for next. I need to keep helping out these capitalists though. So I'm thinking right after rotary and these two, we'll then go for electrical because we can then produce more stuff. They've already built the, power plants, we might as well use them kind of situation. Okay, now we got way too much bureaucracy. Let's see if we can spend it on an institution. Not really. Welfare payments aren't even that high, so we're good. We're subsidizing railway by 2K, no big deal. And of course, we're paying 87,000 to King. Sweet, pump jacks. So I don't know if that's going to give us. Still going on with this war. So the only ones who won't accept the current peace deal would be Russia, and unfortunately, it might be one of those situations where I get nothing out of this. Though I'm not really at risk for anything, so it's not a huge deal. Are these guys still mobilized? Oh, they are because of the... Yeah, okay. So let's demobilize, and then we should be able to break even or close. Okay, let's look at trade again. So lots of stuff in the market that's red. I'm going to get rid of all of that. And then we're going to go looking to see what else we could push out. Now that this... Okay. Come on. Oh, wow. Okay. So I know we need to push out more iron to someone. It ain't going to be Japan. Oh, I know they had that feature where it's like potential for export. Yeah, so we have tons of silk that we could push out. Tons of tea. Iron like crazy. We could start looking inward into our own market again and work that way. Let's well, everybody's willing to do peace. Oh, except maybe me. Let me pull my fleet. deploy it here because they're trying to mess with my economy, and that's not okay. I see some interesting things. So they're navally invading here and here, which is cool. Where's France? It's somewhere around here. I'm guessing that would be it. Yeah. So what we could do is we could be that person that pulls the trigger on. I don't like that. Okay, let's go ahead and bump up this navy a little bit. This should be good. Hopefully they can deal with this real quick, and then I'm going to move them over here, and then potentially, if we can clear all that up, I would like to push into Normandy to try to take France as soon as we can. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to move these guys to here to stop this naval invasion, because we sure as hell don't want that. Looks like Russia bounced out, which sucks. Probably means that there's going to be more French soldiers coming this way. I'm going to deploy this small navy here. Let these guys fight it out. I should be beating them quite a bit. I actually have a really decent navy. Come on. There we go. And there's nothing to do here, but I can upgrade the units. I'm going to get rid of this 4th Korean army. I don't know. It's going to get absorbed, I'm sure, but I definitely don't want it just being a thing. So we're going to try the Normandy invasion. It probably won't work, but there's no problem with trying it. We might be able to push this. Looks like Cape Colonies are also declaring war against... Oh, okay, it's a revolt. So 5%, I feel like if my population just keeps growing, I'm just going to naturally fall into that, even if I don't reduce the amount of radicals. Bump those guys up, and then get rid of some of these really terrible trade routes. I don't know what happened to sending iron to Britain, but it became unprofitable. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Explosives are really expensive right now, so it looks like that's what they're building there. I don't know how I got... Oh, it converted PMs over there, I'm sure. So I need to do reset and reset both of those. See if that helps. We do have a lot of influence. Let's make sure we're maintaining the friendliness between us and Russia. We are. Same thing with Japan, because we're going to be counting on them to help us get our independence in a bit. See this naval invasion. Looks like, yeah, we have control. They want white peace. I didn't mobilize my entire army. Yeah, we're losing, because they moved everything here. It would have been more beneficial when Russia was doing their double naval invasion over here, but yeah, there's not much. I'll just take a white piece. That's fine. I don't care. So now we can start getting ready for this transfer of us away from China. Hell, we might even be able to go for that soon. Not really sure what changed here. I think interest just went up a little bit. It's going to continue going up. It's not good. Oh, welfare payments. Wow. That's insane. I mean, we can go for one of these. Let me look between landed and welfare, wealth voting. Which one might make more sense? Oh, they want to go from away from a technocracy? Yeah, it looks like. I think we're going to go for universal suffrage. What gives us the most loyalists? Uh, they have the same opportunity. It looks like census suffrage has a higher approval, so we'll just go for that. We'll go away from our technocracy. We fought 2 civil wars to get to technocracy. It's unfortunate, but we're going to move away from it because we need to. Yeah, we're going to go for the loyalist options right now. That should help. I think, yeah, it's recovering. Our economy is. They're still not building near what they could, but that's okay. It's kind of on autopilot now. But it's going really great on autopilot. Looks like just some of these trade routes are kind of maturing. And it's causing some to become unprofitable. I mean, hell, we're sending 2,000 units, 2,000 tons to Britain of this grain. We're also shipping out tons of engines. I mean, we could definitely specialize in making engines if that's what they need. I'll improve relations with them. Like, what is their most expensive? Yeah, engines by far, and then cars not far behind. So, yeah, we'll grab that stuff. And then I think we'll go for, after that, probably try to go for a combustion engine soon. Yeah. Okay. It's almost vertical, man. That is insane. We have so much iron that we could probably go into, yeah, that's perfect. We could probably lean into steel and make a bunch of money. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit. 2, and then I'm gonna do 5 more. Let's do 10. And then after those, we'll do motor industries. And I think it would make sense to do those there too. So, and we'll do another 5 here. So we'll start increasing those exports and stop becoming like a very dependent on China economy. So once we go for that independence, we'll be able to lean on Britain for trade, and hopefully they don't hate us too much in the future. And Russia and Japan can help us out too. See, we can also export engines to Russia. So we'll definitely be doing that. Hopefully it doesn't put us too far into debt and we can manage to keep building for a while. Let's see if we can get road maintenance in the correct province. Help this build just a tad bit faster. Okay. France is improving relations. America wants my clothes. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for continuing to watch my playthrough as Korea and Victoria 3. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great day.